Well, we all know making healthy food choices is pretty challenging, but what if you had a personalized food plan that takes into account your body's unique nutritional needs? Well, Habit does just that, and here to tell us is the company's founder and CEO, Neil Grimmer. Neil, thank you. And
Michelle, thanks for having me on the show.
yeah, we'd love to have you on the show. Okay, so tell me about, I want to first talk about your journey because this is pretty interesting. We have to mention this. So you describe yourself, you went from being a punk rocker with a mohawk to a triathlete and now a healthy food guru.
That is right.
But still all
and
three.
The common thread, which sounds a little unusual, the common thread was food. So when I was 16 years old, my friends and my parents would probably characterize me as a mildly militant vegan.
Okay.
Where every squishy bite of tofu was an act of defiance, every plate a mini protest, and meal times for me was like an opportunity to get on my soapbox and speak truth to power. Now, unfortunately, that power was my mother, so on camera, Mom, I'm very sorry for all of that over the years. But that was when food was political for me. I realized that actually what you buy, what you consume, actually is a statement of your belief system. Roll forward, I ended up becoming a triathlete, doing Ironman triathlons, and then food became purely functional. Like food was like a math calculation to try and figure out how to get the most out of my body to go on these, in my case, 12-hour races.
Sure.
And then after all of that, I became a dad. And then food became love, where I always say that my two little daughters inspired me to start what is now one of the largest organic baby food companies in America. Wow. And I always say they had me wrapped around their little finger, and it was exceptionally good for business. So, I've always been obsessed with food, and I see the value and the importance of food in our lives. But I learned a lesson when I was running Plum Organics. It was 8 years. We were one of the fastest growing food companies in America. And we had a mission to get the very best food to kids from the very first bite. And we delivered on that mission, but my own health and others in the company, our health took a hit in the process. So I was 65 pounds heavier than I was when I was racing before I started Plum.
So you get on this healthy food, and then let's fast forward to Habits.
Yes.
And you created Habit.
Exactly. So the quick story is that we sold our company to Campbell Soup in 2013, and my wife, in all her infinite wisdom, held a mirror up to me literally and said, "You've been taking care of this company, now you got to take care of yourself." Wow. And so as an entrepreneur, I said, well, this is a problem to solve not only for me, but I'm sure I'm not the only one who works too hard, gets caught up in traveling too much and eating bad food along the way, that this is probably a universal experience, and if I can fix it for myself, maybe I can fix it with others. So that was the impetus to start Habit.
And how does Habit work?
Yeah, so Habit is the world's first personalized nutrition company where we look into your DNA, your blood work, and your metabolic function to unlock the nutrition insights that live inside of you. And so we take all of that, we give you a report which tells you all the findings that we had, but then we also craft a personalized nutrition plan for you. Think of it as like a New York Times best-selling nutrition book made just for you. Because
everyone is different, so you can try all of these different plans, but have different results. Well, because our makeups are different, right?
Yeah, and one of the things that's happening, and you see it, and probably all of us see it in our social media feed, is that a new fad diet is popping up every day.
Sure.
There's mass confusion on what's healthy for us and how to be the best version of ourselves through food. And so we cut through all the noise by actually tapping into what makes you uniquely you, and then let your body do the talking and help guide you to the better version of yourself.
And you can be healthy, but also still enjoy food. It doesn't have to just be functional.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things, because we came from a food background, all of the recommendations we make, we have 5 chefs on staff, and we literally create personalized recipes just for you, but they're amazing.
And you're there every step of the way. We have online coaching, and anytime you need to, if you're veering off track, somebody's always there.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we have, beyond the test and the results you get back, we have personalized coaching. So we tap into, because it's not only just what's going on in your body, but it's your behavior around food that we can help actually craft a plan for you.
Okay, you have this box right here sitting on the desk. So what is in that box?
So this is the Habit Nutrition Test.
Okay.
And it was actually fashioned after a book because we believe every body tells a story. And so each chapter of this book is a different chapter of you. So one chapter of the test is DNA cheek swab. The next chapter is a fasting blood test where a small prick of the finger, 4 drops of blood onto a card. And then we have you drink this metabolic milkshake.
Okay.
Now this thing, it's a French vanilla shake that challenges your metabolism. And so after drinking it, we take your blood 2 more times, after 30 minutes and after 2 hours. And we literally in real time track how you process fats, carbs, and proteins.
Yeah.
So we take the guesswork of whether you should be on a high carb or low carb diet, high fat, low fat. This answers that question.
Well, it's certainly fascinating. Thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about Habit. And be sure to check out Habit's website at habit.com. And now go get the kids, because we've got some amazing bugs from the Insect Discovery Lab when Bay Area Focus returns in just a moment.